Good morning, ducks! Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Duck Adventure for December. Oh, I don't even know what day it is, or the day of the week, actually. I took yesterday off. Well, not really off. I was tired. It's about 20 to 7 right now. The ducks came out because it didn't get as cold as it was supposed to last night. But tonight is cold. I got some work ahead of me here today. How much water did you drink? Oh, not a lot here. I'm thinking the other one's empty. They came out early because it's so warm. I actually was out here at 6. Oh yeah, they drank this one empty. Oh, stripper, you're outside with your friends. Yeah, it's only about 5 below right now. I heard them in the middle of the night outside. I knew that it was warm. But tonight is cold. So I've got to get things ready for tonight. I got some work to do today. Barn cleaning, heat lamp setting up, and getting ready for lockdown. There's some water for you, ducks. I'm gonna go and have my coffee, my breakfast, finish my edit, which I got half done yesterday. I was just so burnt out yesterday, guys. Oh man, I had a bad night the night before. As you know, the episode got released at like 3 in the morning. The reason for that is that it got stuck in YouTube processing land, and I waited till midnight and it still wasn't done, so I went to bed, and I woke up at 3:30, just, I don't know, woke up knowing that I had to get the episode out, and it was ready to be released. And then I was up till 6:30 in the morning. I couldn't go back to bed. I was so tired yesterday. It was unbelievable, actually. Collapsing tired. I totally forgot. There might be an egg for me. I was just taking my boots off and I thought, oh, maybe breakfast. Yeah, it's -8, -7. It's cool enough. Alright, ducks. Did you give me an egg? Nothing, eh? I'm thinking it's the other ducks that were laying eggs. They were coming in here to lay eggs because I've been finding the eggs in the barn. It might be too early. But ducks do start laying eggs like usually around 3 in the morning. I don't see any egg. Nope. No eggs at all this morning. Nothing. Yes, look at that, 2. Right on. Breakfast. Look at that, eh? Look at that. They ate 3/4 of the feeder last night in here. So today this has to get all cleaned out, and I gotta get ready for the lockdown because the ducks are going to be locked inside tonight. It's supposed to, well, according to last night's forecast, tonight's supposed to be -18 and then -27 tomorrow night, I think it is. We got some cold coming. I've lost the dog, guys. He's gone into the bush again. It's just, it hasn't stopped snowing either. It just keeps snowing and snowing and snowing. You know, we had no rain all summer and we're making up for it now. And my tractor's got, you know, no front tires. The paint's drying on the rims. Well, I better turn the fence back on. These ducks just can't wait to get out in the morning. Hardcore and ducks. The only ducks that are in the building, guys, are in the metal shed, and they're Muscovies. There's one Muscovy over by the water right now, but the rest are in the shed. And then all the The hardcore are out. And Doug is definitely on a rip. Well, he'll come back. I saw with my own 2 eyes that he went into the bush. Are you coming, Doug? Let's go outside. I'm a little bit behind because I've been struggling, guys. You wouldn't believe. I just did a whole edit that I had to go through, and I had to do a whole bunch of manipulating to the video because the pivot heads had dirt on them. And then I remembered what it was. When I did the cull, I remember throwing the duck in the plucker, and when it spun around, a piece of fat landed on the lens and it smeared on the pivot heads. And I guess I haven't used those pivot heads because, I got 6 pairs of them hanging there, and I grabbed them the other day, and I filmed a whole bunch of stuff. Everything had duck fat smeared on it, so that the video was really dark, or it was blurry. Anyway, so I tried to correct it as much as possible so that it was watchable video, but it was a brutal edit because I had to edit every single segment separately to get the color right because it was just bad. Anyways, so now we're going to get ready for the cold night. The temperature's already dropping here. Yes, ducks. I've got to get things set up. So I'm going to go dig the heat lamps up right now. After I check the water situation. How are we doing in the water, Bills? Well, I got to get some water happening here. The temperature's dropping. You can tell the ducks are getting less and less active. Oh no, this water over here is good. Oh yes, the water, guys. I keep seeing the comments on people correcting me to tell me that the bucket isn't defective. Now I'm telling you guys, the bucket's defective. They put the handle in the wrong place, and the reason I know this is because at the feed store they have another one, and it hangs level. And also, I've had people telling me, that because the buckets have a flat back, they're meant to be against the wall. No, that's an option. They can also go against the wall so that they hang straight. That is why they put a flat back bucket on it. But it doesn't mean that it has to be against the wall. It just means that this can be hung against the wall, or it can be hung free like this one. And if you notice, this one hangs level. Which also, this wasn't made by the same company I thought it was, but it hangs level. It's a flat bucket back, which means it can be hung independently like this or against a wall. Now this one over here is the same thing, it's got a flat back on it so that it can be hung against the wall or hung, freely, independently like it's supposed to. But you can see, or like supposed to, an optional, I should say, but you can see. This is too far over. When they put the holes in, the one at the feed store, the hole is over here. Because when I was looking at it yesterday, they had another one. They brought 2 in, and it's slightly over. Now I'm not going to bother because the chain works. It fixed the problem. I was swapping it over. Plus, it would just screw the feed store over. They'd have to ship it back to the supplier, and I'm not going to put them through that. But it's made wrong, guys. Flat buckets are meant to either hang free or against the wall. It's like if you buy the round ones and try to hang it against the wall, they don't hang, they don't lay against the wall very well. They roll around and you spill your stuff. So it's I see the comment from everybody, and they keep saying, I'm not kidding you guys, I've gotten 4 private messages telling me my bucket's not defective, and I think about 4 or 6 people have commented on it. Trust me, it's defective. It was made wrong. Considering the first one, it hangs absolutely perfect. This one was, they just punched the holes wrong in the rubber, where the handle is. That's what they did. Somebody screwed up in the factory. Now I don't know if they're making them in the States or if they're making them in China. They could be making them in China and getting them shipped here. Who knows? Or they're getting them all the parts sent from China, and then they're assembling them. Who knows? I don't know. All I know is that it don't work right. So it's time to clean this out, and get it ready for tonight. Because tonight is minus 17 or 18. Tomorrow's 25 below. So I've got to get this cleaned up and ready for some warmness and dryness for the ducks, because it is a bit damp in here right now. And I gotta dig the heat lamps out. That's what I gotta do first. I gotta dig the heat lamps out and get the and put them in the garage to warm the cords up, so I can straighten the cords out, so I can hang them level, straight. I mean, I've lost the dog. Oh, the wind, man! It is. You know, the sun is melting, the snow on the roof, but the wind is nasty. I've got to get some movement going here because I got a bit of a chill. I didn't want to put too many clothes on and work up a sweat. But I've got a chill just walking around. All right, let me get my work done here. I can't believe I recorded the other day with with duck fat all over the pivot head lenses. Oh man, it was difficult, guys, to get the video so you could see something, because the original video, well, what you saw is like, I really modified it to get it so that you could see it. So what I got to do is I got to take these in the garage, and oh, something's here. Doug! How are you doing, campfire driver? It's not that bad. He's just a little excited to see a human. I've got the heat lamps hanging here by the cords, because this is some kind of cheap plastic electrical cord that, if you don't get the memory out of it in the warm, it stays permanently kinked up for the whole winter. So I want to get them straight, so it just makes it easier to hang them, because they just stay rigid. If they've got a bend in them, it's a permanent bend for the whole winter, because the shed just doesn't get warm enough. So this should straighten out here. Now I'm going to go and shovel the barn out and freshen it up for the ducks. Hey Douggies, let's go and do some work. Temperature's definitely dropping. It's not bad, guys, but it is damp. There is a, oh yeah, she's wet. Here's some of the water. Now the thing is, it's going to get so cold that the floor is going to freeze. But I got to get all fresh straw down for the ducks here. Give them a comfy place for tonight. Yeah, the wind's picking up. I can feel it. It's chilly. So I'm going to work up a bit of a heat here and get the cleaning happening. Tomorrow night is the really cold night. It's tonight sort of like a warm up to the chill down. Because tomorrow is the 25 or 26 below in Ottawa, and I think 29 below in Petawawa, so we could get anything in between. Or we could just get 29 below. And the daytime high is only supposed to go to minus 16. So that means the ducks are going to be in lockdown in the building for 2 days. So I'm going to have I think 2 buildings going. I got to see how I figure this out this afternoon. It's a trick trying to get ducks to go into the metal shed. It might just be Muscovies in there with heat lamps. Doug took after a big hawk. I don't think he knows that it's gone. You know, this is the reason I hate putting, you know, bale of straw on top of, you know, a layer of straw already, because it means instead of 3 sleigh loads, it's potentially 5 to clean the barn out. I should just stop doing that and just clean the barn out every single time. But I did have to work on my tractor, so that's my excuse. Doug is at his deer carcass. He went into the bush over there, has not come back. But the temperature is dropping. I can feel it when I come outside. In the barn, it's nice. I actually got a little bit warm when I was working in the barn, but I quickly cool off when I come outside. You know, for a dog that has no fur, you certainly have no problem with this cold weather. Or you're just so focused on your rip. But guys, the amount of heat that comes off his body is crazy. He's like a walking hot water bottle. A lot of body mass there before he gets cold. And if he's running through the bush, he's working up, you know, heat. Which he just went on a good rip, guys. I'm not kidding you. I just shoveled a whole sleigh load and dumped it, and he just came back. Oh, you Doug. You missed 3 crows, and the hawk circled back. It's a lot warmer in the barn, guys. I've got a chill already. The wind out there is nasty. So if it goes to what they say to, you know, to minus 16 or 17 tonight with this wind, it'll be nasty, nasty cold. He must be getting sick of the wind. He's inside here, but look at his head going back and forth. He's watching the tree line because the blue jays are flying back and forth, and the odd crow. His head's on like a radar, you know, red alert type thing. Any moment he could take off and go for another rip. The dog's always watching. He's a working dog. I can't put a winter coat on him or the boots because he takes off into the bush. He could get hung up on something and I wouldn't know it. So that's why he's not wearing winter gear. The only time I would put winter gear on him is if like we were going for a walk on the lake and I was going to keep an eye on him. Because if he took off into the bush and got wound up into, you know, some trees or got his foot caught with those boots on, which those boots are supposed to be, you know, impossible to slide off. Well, if he got his boot caught, you know, in a branch or a hole or something, you know, or jammed in somewhere, and he couldn't pull his foot out because the boot. Doug isn't the kind of dog to yelp and bark to let me know he's in trouble. So I would just be running around the bush freaking out trying to find him. And that's why he's not wearing the winter gear. As soon as you throw that third bale on top, it just makes it a little more work. Doug, I have no idea what you're looking at because there's nothing out there. Watching the tree line. What a dog. The wind. He's barking at the wind now. Oh, jeez, that wind is cold, guys. They were quietly sneaking up. They're just outside the door. They're sticking their heads through, looking at me. I've got to fix the metal right here. I broke it. I stuck the pitchfork under it, so I got to fix that edge so the ducks don't catch their feet on there. I'm going to trim it back with a pair of snips and then re-screw it down again. But I was right, 3.5 sleigh loads to clean this mess out. We must have a critter cutting back and forth because Doug keeps putting his fur up and barking in that direction. The wind's blowing on my back, so he wouldn't smell it. I think he's hearing it. Boy, with all those tracks in the bush, it could be anything right now crawling through there. Yes, Doug. You tell it. He's getting frisky. See, he's starting to get cold. Oh, Dougie. Is there something here? Well, is there? I hear ducks in the barn, guys. They can't wait for me to get done. Oh man, that wind is nasty. It's winter. Doug's going in the barn. He keeps deeking into there. You gonna let me through, dog? Hey, let me through. Screw gun, that's what I got. Look at this. They were going in there, but they see me coming and they panic to get out of the barn. Oh, silly ducks. Stripper's going in though. Oh, Stripper's left because of Doug. Okay, I gotta fix this. I don't know why I didn't make this a rounded corner in the first place. Would have been that easy. All right, that won't come up. I think I should get this done before I go attack the shed, because the ducks are patiently waiting outside for me to get this done. They're a pushy bunch this year. They're all out there waiting. Well, you know, I'm having a hard time getting them to go in to the barn at night, but they sure know what I'm doing inside when it comes to the straw. Yes, I'm getting your bed ready. I absolutely have to go get more of this straw, guys. It is unbelievably nice straw. I noticed even when I was cleaning up that the way it was absorbing the moisture, there was no wet spot underneath it where the water was. I guess it's got a lot of grass type material in it. It's nice. I know if I was a duck, I would like to be laying in this stuff. I'd have to say this is the nicest straw that I've ever got since I started this whole thing, because I don't ever remember getting straw this nice. It's almost like it's not even straw. It's like it's baled grass. big crow. Sent Doug right over the edge. Look at him go. Oh, Doug, get your exercise. Oh, that's so funny. Well, we're burning through straw here already. I can't believe how much I'm using here today. 3 bales. I'm absolutely going this weekend though to grab some more. You know, I've noticed editing a lot of feed going into this. I forgot to plug this air vent. Major draft off the lake. She blows and goes right inside the building. Doug's looking for snow cones. Oh, she's getting windier too. -4 in here, but it feels nice out of the wind though. Love shack set up for the Muskopies. Got our heated water, our food, and 3 heat lamps. So I've got everything set to come on at 31 degrees Fahrenheit, including the heated water. So we'll see how this works. I'm thinking, you know, we got in here, what, 10 ducks? I think it's 10, just like tons of room. Should be all right. Yeah, me trying to get them into the barn, it would be frustrating, and it just wouldn't happen. They're starting to go into the barn on their own over there. Temperature's dropping. -6, but the wind is pretty intense. I think that's why the ducks are going in, it's the wind. I fixed the water, guys. Put a board across there. I'm so upset that, you know, all it's a board, and a duck died because I didn't do that. And I had a gut feeling I should have done something about the hole. Yeah, there's no way a duck's going to drown now in that hole. So the temperature, the wind chill actually is what's bad right now. The ducks don't have enough brains to go inside. Doug, he wants to go inside. Dougie's make my dry barn all wet now. Or I say the ducks will make it wet. Oh, the only duck in here is Stripper. You got the right idea, duck. She knows what to do. It's going to be cold out tonight, duck. Oh, you little girls. Oh, she stumbles. Look at that. Oh, you struggle so much, duck. The straw is too thick for her to walk in. Bag of feed. That's next. Relax, Stripper. Alright, now it's getting time to get the ducks inside. It's getting that time of night. End of the day. What are you doing, dog? Are you watching the ducks? He's looking for snow cones. Dog can't get enough of snow cones. Relax, fellas. Hey, Doug, come on. You're getting a little too excited. Oh, you're frisky. He's cold. He has gone to the door a couple times, giving me the hint. All right, I got to wind the hose up and put the ducks away. Holy moly, it's getting windy. Windy and cold. Okay, ducks. You're going inside. I'm going to close the door so you can't even come out, because I know you will come out later. I'll come down later and give them water. Do my routine on lockdown. But the wind chill's nasty. They're going in a lot more cooperative tonight. Are they ever? They're being good little ducks. Come on, in you go. In you go, Magoo. Hang a left. Oh yes. Oh, you're getting better at this. Are all the Muscovies in here? They should be. No, I'm missing a male. He must be over in the barn. Actually, it looks like I'm missing a couple of Muscovies. I'm gonna go check the barn. Yeah, not out here. The ducks have got to get used to this flashlight too. Yep, look at them. Disco. I got to get him out of here. He's a problem. I got you. You weren't that good at getting away, actually. He almost let me pick him up with a little bit of a fight. Is it ever loud in here? I'm having technical difficulties here. All right, I'll be back later, ducks. Why would you go into the barn if you're just going to pick on the other ducks? That makes no sense. Did you just go in there to beat on the females? Hey, did you? He doesn't have near the wing muscles like Mo had, but he's got big enough wing muscles he can fly. He actually flies pretty good. All right, get in there. Yeah, the two males, they don't like each other. Yeah, that's why he was over in the barn. He is trying to get away from that one male, which makes no sense because the other day he was the one that was beating on the big one, and now the big one's beating on him. Muscovies, eh? They're the worst for getting along with each other. This big Muscovy does not like that Muscovy at all. Not at all. And the male from either Mo or one of the other drakes, he's having no problem. But this big guy, he doesn't like that one. Well, they got water, they got heat. These guys I don't have to worry about. They're not going to drink all their water tonight. The barn, though, they're going to pound through probably 15 gallons of water minimum. Put the windstop in here. And we'll see what the temperature's like tomorrow. It's the wind chill tonight that's not very nice. It's pretty intense, the wind, actually. Alright, I'm done, guys. Oh, my camera. Almost forgot it. Well, guys, it's about 8:15. I don't know what the water situation is, so I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do it one more time before I go to bed. But we got another snowstorm. Well, look at my tracks are all gone from today. I don't believe it. I got no snowplow, and it doesn't stop snowing. And we are getting that nasty cold snap tomorrow night. Tonight, the wind chill, minus 28. It's supposed to be minus 16, and with the wind, minus 28. All right, ducks, you're gonna freak out about the headlight. Hello, ducks. Relax, ducks. Stripper over in the corner there. She's standing up in the box right there. I got the light pointed at her. What are you doing, duck? Yes, it's water ducks. I'm the water guy. Get used to this, okay? Because I'm going to be doing this like a lot of times this winter. This headlamp works really well, guys. So I'll come back down at probably about 10:15 and give them some more water. There's a lot of females in here. That's why it's so loud. Yes, girls, it's me. I'm the water guy. So everybody just relax. Sooner or later, they're going to get used to the headlamp disco. All right, ducks, I'm gone. I think it's going to take a little while for them to get used to me. We'll be back at 10 or 10:15. Look at the snow, man. It just isn't stopping. And you know, we had no rain all summer, and now well, I hope you know that we just get a ridiculous amount of snow this winter. I don't mind. We definitely need the moisture. You want to go out for a run, Doug? Well, the weatherman so far, guys, is wrong. It's -8. But the internet says wind chill tonight, like in the 20s, 20 below something. So actually, the ducks will be overheating in the barn tonight. So it's more important, it's very important that I have water for the ducks. Oh, the dog's staying at the front door. I guess he's had enough running today. Oh, there's the wind. We'll announce ourselves. Hello, ducks! Hello! Okay, they still had a third of water, so... Hi, stripper! Relax, ducks. So I think it's 20 after 10 right now. So that means I gotta do the water around 7, and then before I go to bed. It'll be bone dry tomorrow morning though. Alright, I'm gone, ducks. Duggies, what are you doing? Actually, let's go check the Muscovy shed. Okay, ducks, what do you get this end for? Well, the male's down there. Okay, what do you? I put the heat lamps in here at the wrong end. It's strange that, you know, that male down there is in the nest. They must not be cold though. But it isn't cold out yet, like they said. Yeah, like it's only -9. That's nothing, right, Doug? Come on. -9 is a cakewalk. It's got to be changing tonight. It's a big warning on the internet. Extreme weather warning. Extreme wind chill. Snowfall. The whole thing, you know. Winter stuff. And tomorrow is the cold day. So I'm ready. So that'll be it. I'm going to say goodnight. Good night, everyone. And don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends and enjoy the show. Good night, ducks.